Good morning, students. Today we will be discussing the histology of duodenum. So you can see I kept the actual photo micrograph of the duodenum. Now what are the structures that you have to identify in the duodenum? The very striking feature what you have to see is the villi, the presence of villi. What are villi? They are tall finger-like projections. So you can see finger-like projections. These are the villi. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are so many villi. So the presence of villi is a very important identification point of duodenum. So villi is present in jejunum and ileum also. So how do you differentiate the duodenum from ileum or jejunum? Let's talk about that. Now first you have to see the lining epithelium is simple columnar epithelium, and you can see there are empty looking cells. These are the goblet cells. What are the goblet cells? They are unicellular mucus secreting glands. So you can see one goblet cell, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are many empty looking cells along the lining epithelium of the villi. Those are the goblet cells. So the lining epithelium of the duodenum is simple columnar epithelium. You have goblet cells amongst this simple columnar epithelium. Then you see the lamina propria. Then you see the muscularis mucosae. Then you have the submucosa. So in the submucosa, what do you see in the submucosa? In the submucosa there are a lot of glands. They are the mucus secreting glands known as the Brunner's glands. So in the submucosa you have the Brunner's glands. So if you see villi and then you see in the submucosa the Brunner's glands, then we can tell conclusively that this is the slide of duodenum. This is how you identify the duodenum. So duodenum once again has got finger-like projections. They are known as the villi. The villi is lined by simple columnar epithelium. Then you have lot of goblet cells here, and then you can see in the submucosa you are seeing the mucus secreting glands, that is the Brunner's glands. So if these two things are there, then you can conclusively tell that is duodenum. Now what is the other things which is missing in this slide? We can see only the mucosa, then the submucosa. You can see the muscularis externa and the serosa is not visible in this slide. So the field of focus is just focusing on the mucosa and submucosa, and this is enough for you to identify this slide as duodenum. So duodenum has got finger-like projections, goblet cells, lining epithelium is simple columnar epithelium, you have the supporting lamina propria, you have muscularis mucosae, and most importantly in the submucosa you have the mucus secreting glands known as the Brunner's glands. Look at the mucus acini. They are typical empty looking cells or lightly stained, and the nucleus are peripherally arranged and they are flattened. These are mucus acini we have discussed in the earlier video. So we can see a lot of mucus acini here. Okay, thank you.